Cincinnati is Ryan Kelly's hometown. So coming back to Cincinnati has special meaning for him. Having this joint practice here so he can see some family, gets to play in front of his hometown crowd on Thursday night. That's a really good thing. We talked to Ryan Kelly about his homecoming this week.
Yeah, the last time we were here it was drizzling, raining, and I told everybody I was excited to come, and then they were like, "Dude, this place sucks. This is terrible weather." But it's 75 and sunny, and great meal last night. Good practice against the Bengals, and big dinner tonight. So that's what it's all about.
A pretty physical defensive front that they have. What kind of work do you get against a line like that?
Yeah, we played them last year. We didn't play our best game against them. I thought we had some good times last year, good moments. We just didn't play consistently enough. And it's always tough in joint practices. You're coming in, minimal scouting report, kind of go through, see what they do. They're going to throw something in there, right? They're not going to show their hand in preseason games, but nothing lost and hurt out here. So I thought we did a good job of just doing our fundamentals, playing with technique and playing with our feet and competing. I think that's what it's all about this time of year is when you do joint practices, competing and seeing where you're at as a team.
Anthony really responds when you guys play with tempo. There's trade-offs, obviously. Just how do you guys feel as an offensive line? Do you guys sense that he's going to groove in those situations? And I don't know, can you keep that up?
Yeah, I think it's. He's obviously a freak athletically, and I think it certainly helps us up front. Keeps them on their toes a little bit, their heels, and it's have a hard time subbing, hard time getting in pressure looks. So if you want, kind of a base look at a defense, right? Get them going, get them tired. They're subbing, they're tired, they don't know what they're doing. Miscommunications happen, and that's how you score points. So I'm sure that'll be a big part of what we do this year.
What was it about your defense today, the Bengals that kind of made you first and off of this day?
We'll look at it. I don't know. We game plan for them for like 2 hours. You know what I mean? So you look at a bunch of stuff, right? It's like, if we played these guys in the regular season, we'd have 5-6 days to look at them, exactly what they do. So I'm sure it's just going to be technical things, right? It's something we haven't really seen. They had 12 men on the field one time, so that was kind of a TFL. We'll look at it. I think what you really have to do is look at the film. How did we play fundamentally? I don't think you can look at X's and O's because we didn't have a time to game plan against them, right? They're going to throw their best at us, and I'm not making excuses for how we played. I thought we had a good day at times. I think we just look back at what we did and look at our fundamentals and clean it up.
As you come back here, just being able to come back here as a professional now, almost a decade in the league, did you ever imagine this when you were playing high school football here?
Yeah, I driven past here, 100 times, right? And ultimately left in college, went out of state and came back. And when I was growing up, the Bengals weren't very good, so it was kind of tough to be a fan. But now that they've had some success, it's cool to see the city kind of rebirth, and all my family's here, which I'm going to go see them in a second. And just, once you've been in the league for so long, you meet a lot of guys, and I trained with a lot of guys with the Bengals, so it's cool to come back. It means a lot to me, and it's always be home.
That's Ryan Kelly. Ryan Kelly is obviously a guy in that offensive line that the Colts are going to need. They're going to need him to lead. They're going to need him to lead Anthony Richardson, put the Colts in a position where they're protecting Anthony Richardson at a high level, and opening up holes for Jonathan Taylor. That might be job one.